When our student first found out she had red-green color vision deficiency, she learned it was due to inheriting 2 copies of a recessive allele located on the X chromosome. But her dad was able to see the number on the Ishihara plate. Now that would mean that he wasn't colorblind. How could she have inherited 2 copies of the recessive allele if both her mom and dad had normal color vision? Hi everyone, I'm Noel Poller, AP Biology teacher and author of the Lab Hamster Storylines. During Unit 5, we've been exploring the topic of heredity and the story of a high school biology student who discovered that she was colorblind during a lesson on genetics. In this video, we're going to explore how it can be possible for the same genotype to produce different phenotypes under different environmental conditions, a phenomenon known as phenotypic plasticity. Phenotypic plasticity occurs when an individual's genotype has the capacity to produce more than one phenotype, depending on environmental influences. One classic example of phenotypic plasticity comes from the plant kingdom. Hydrangeas can produce blue or pink flowers depending on the pH of soil. The genotype of the plant doesn't change, but the environment, in this case the soil chemistry, alters how the pigment genes are expressed, which can lead to different phenotypes. The snowshoe hare provides another interesting example. These animals have a genotype that codes for fur pigment, but the expression of this gene is impacted by photoperiod, how much daylight the animal is experiencing. As the hours of daylight get shorter in the fall moving into the winter, the snowshoe hare molts its fur, transitioning into a white coat. Longer daylight hours in the spring lead to the hare molting back into its brown summer coat. During Unit 8, we will explore the factors that influence predator-prey relationships on Isle Royale, including snowshoe hares, and the animals that eat them, including wolves, foxes, martens, and owls. Even humans can show phenotypic plasticity. For example, different environmental conditions can play a role in determining height, weight, and the amount of melanin the body produces, which can have an impact on skin tone. This shows that while the genetic code provides a blueprint, the environment can determine how, when, or whether certain genes are expressed. So is it possible that individuals with the same genotype could actually have different phenotypes? Or could they have different expressed traits? By understanding phenotypic plasticity, we see that the environment can play an important role in determining an individual's observable traits. With examples of plants whose flower color depends on soil pH to animals whose fur color is determined by the length of daylight, we could even include the sex determination of reptiles, which is influenced by the incubation temperature of their eggs. In one fascinating case study of female identical twins, doctors found that one twin had normal color vision while the other twin was colorblind. Is it possible that some environmental factor was involved in the case of our biology student? Thanks for watching. I hope this video was helpful in understanding how environmental conditions can affect phenotype. But what about our student? Her parents' phenotypes and their likely genotypes just didn't match up with her being colorblind. So what was going on? Was her color vision deficiency an example of phenotypic plasticity, or was there something else happening? To understand how she became colorblind, you'll want to check out this video discussing how we inherit genes and chromosomes.